I had no symptoms at all. In fact, my husband and I had run a 5K in Pittsburgh a month to the day of my heart attack. My heart attack occurred May 21st of 2012. And again, that morning began just like any other morning. Got up for work, got ready, felt fine, get to work, I'm still feeling fine. I walk up the stairs to the second floor and walk back to my cubicle, step into my cubicle, and I had a raincoat on, and I went to untie the belt of my raincoat. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this extreme wave of nausea came over me. I felt so violently ill. And I remember thinking, what is going on? I felt fine this morning. Where's this coming from? Within seconds, I started to perspire and feel this tingling sensation underneath my chest. And I just did not feel right, and I knew that that was not normal for me at all. So my husband works at the same place that I do, and we ride together. And he had just seen me 15 minutes beforehand, and I was fine. So I called him and I said, I need you to come to my desk right away. I said, there's something very seriously wrong with me. He went and got a first responder, and they came to my desk, and next thing I know, they're calling 911, and I am on my way to the hospital. And in my mind, I was thinking it was 99% heart-related, but I never once for a minute thought that I was actually having a heart attack. Well, that was not the case. I ended up having a 99% blockage of the left main artery, had a massive heart attack, had a condition called cardiogenic shock. The last recollection that I really had is them telling me that they're going to prep me for an emergency cardiac cath. Well, when they did the cath, that's when they diagnosed the 99% blockage of left main artery. It just happened so suddenly, and I went from being fine to not being fine so quickly. You regain consciousness. You're in the cardiothoracic ICU. You're on a ventilator. You can't talk. And my older daughter said, Mom, you had a massive heart attack and you had double bypass open heart surgery. And it's shocking. It's devastating. I mean, I was a young woman. I was 46. I was 1 week to the day away from my 47th birthday. I never saw that coming. Never. It blindsided me. And when it happens, you're just in shock, and you think, how does something like this happen when I've tried so hard to take such good care of myself? It's going to be 4 years that I went through this, and there are times that I still feel like, did this really happen to me? I can't believe this happened. But it did. And another message that I have is that it can happen to anyone at any age, at any time. But certainly if you're making healthy choices with your lifestyle, your chances of survival are so much more increased. Know your numbers, be your own advocate, because it is a very preventable disease, but at the same time you need to be very aware of what you're feeling. And my story, I felt so compelled because I feel so very blessed that I am a survivor, I just felt compelled to reach out to other women. And if I can make a difference in just one other woman's life, I feel like I'm making a difference. 1 out of 3 women will die of heart disease. When you combine all forms of cancer, heart disease is still the #1 killer. I want to try to make a difference in others to save lives.
I'm a mom. I take care of everybody else. Nothing happens to me. I'm in great shape, and it's almost like the teenage years where you think, I can do anything. But that's really not how it is. And I waited from the first time I felt the chest pains. It was probably a good 5 weeks till I had the stent put in. And you just think to yourself, what if that was actually a heart attack happening? What if? That would be my message, to pay attention to your body. get help immediately. Don't wait. I was lucky. Yeah, it's just so important to take care of yourself so that you can be there for everyone that you love and care for. I guess I just feel blessed. I feel blessed that my situation turned out as well as it did. It could have been a lot worse.